All right, let's get the show on the road. All right, it looks like this thing has started to record. What's up? This is Dave. This is What's Up Dave, my daily stream where I catch up with my friends on the internet. Let me just make sure that this is working. Let's see. Yep, okay, this is going. So yeah, it's Friday, March 9. It's about 12:30 p.m. Still got a cold. A few things I want to talk about today. One is I just made these fresh ramen noodles. And so when my cousin was visiting, he was going to make these things. So, but we never got around to it, so I wanted to cook these before. They're $4.99, and I was thinking that's a lot pretty expensive for a bunch of noodles. But it turns out that there's 3 different packs inside. There's like 2 soup packs. I already cooked one, and they have like these little packs of relatively fresh noodles. So I made one over there for lunch. Let me go get it. Get the cat off of me. Ah! So, this is what they look like. Let's go to the ramen, the noodle cam. Zoop, zoop. Noodle cam. Oops, wrong one. Noodle cam. No, the noodle cam is offline. 1 second while I was trying to fix it. No, not noodle cam. That's the wrong one. There, noodle cam. So here over in, so this is what it looks like. So you boil 4 cups of water per packet, but then you put another 1.5 cups of water in here and put the soup packet in this. So you just use the water to boil, to cook the noodles, and you just strain them out and put them in this. I put some poached chicken in here just to get some protein. It tastes pretty good to me. So I'm pretty happy with that. So fresh noodles, a new thing. Let's see. Also on the list of things to look at, you may have noticed that I have this new nail color. That's because it's going to go with this, not with this pen, which we're going to try out. I haven't taken off the old nail color, which is all ratty, but I'm going to try to layer it with another color and see if it looks like kind of a glittery battleship hull. I don't know. Might not work. I'm kind of going a little bit stir crazy from being sick and being stuck in the house. But let's try out this pen. And then I can use the pen to plan the day. So here's my my planning notebook that I keep around the house. I don't really have a good place where I keep all my notes because I'm digital sometimes and sometimes I'm physical. I'm at home. Not sure what to do about it. What do other people do? I guess I'm really bad at maintaining a regular routine. So here is this is the Lamy Vibrant Pink ink. It actually has a little blotter reel on the bottom. I don't know how to open it though. So you can actually blot on this thing by turning it, I think. How does this actually work? Can you pull this off? It looks like it's just a continual blotter that you just like tap the pen in the ink thing. So I'm looking for the converter. If I open up this pen, you can see it still has like the protective cardboard ring on it. It's still not focusing. This is just a regular lame blue cartridge. We'll put that aside. I thought I had a fountain pen drawer, but I don't think I actually have one yet. We'll put this over here for now. Where's the cartridge converter? Here it is. So over here, this is the Lamy Z10 cartridge converter, I believe it's called. I could have that number wrong, but these are just a pretty easy to get part. So let's try loading this thing up. Ooh. So the way that this works is it's a little plunger, and you actually turn this so you see a little thing inside going in there. Then you stick it in, and you turn it back out. Try not to get ink on yourself. And so it's got loaded some ink, and then there's 2 little nubs on it that fit in here. right there. And then you just snap it in. And then you take this ring off, which keeps it from closing on the cartridge that was in there. And it feels the fit on this is a little rough feeling. I don't know what to do. So what this was, so I use an All Star. This is a medium nub. And it's actually going to probably take a while before this thing charges up. So I can talk about other stuff before then. So, let's see. Well, this pen is getting ready. What can we talk about? I have been doing daily blog posts again, which feels pretty good. I've been trying to figure out how to position the videos I do relative to the blog posts. Because I do the blog posts in the day. I do one of these things every day, with these videos. How should they relate to each other? So for a while I was writing the blog post first and then doing the video. But I thought it might be more interesting just to do the video first, do the planning, and then write the follow-up blog post where I can amplify anything that I've screwed up talking about. So, having said that, it would be nice to plan the day. I wonder how long it will take for this thing to actually... Oh, it's starting to write now. Let's take a look at this. Let me switch to the aux cam again. Let me get this thing down a little bit lower. And today is March 9. You know, it actually really feels really good. It looks like this had some blue ink and it has a tester in it before. March 9, 2018. It's starting to pink up now. This ink is supposed to have a little flecks of slight gold tinge to it too. Let's see. So the whole experience I wanted was like to see what it would be like to have matching nail color for every one of my pens. So this is the first test. I don't know how I feel about it. It seems gloriously silly. So which in that case, I like it. So some of the things I've been doing, I've been trying to write this HTML form module this week. But being sick and actually coming off of the long week when my cousin was visiting, it's been difficult for me to just kind of get in the head where my brain is working again. So it started to kick back in, I think, yesterday. And then it was related to I had that big insight about being enraged at things that were imperfect. I was talking about that yesterday, or a little bit of a blog post about it yesterday too, in which I realized that I was taking bad documentation, inconvenient data, anything that was in the way of learning something. I was taking it really personally that it was bad, that it wasn't easy to absorb. In the past, I used to assume that I was really stupid, and that because I didn't understand stuff, it was me. But I think I became more militant about it when I realized that it wasn't so much me, but I was just leaving stuff out of it, or it was incomplete, or it was a bad example, or just a general lack of craft in the tutorial. You know, I'm one to talk because all I do with my stuff is experimental things and never finish anything. But at least I mark it that way. So I guess I had these higher expectations that teaching materials should be held to a very high quality. And when it didn't get there, I would get angry and I would feel this kind of rage inside. And maybe some of that rage was residual from feeling stupid all the time when I was a kid. And then realizing it wasn't so much me, but it was the people teaching me didn't have the insight, or the books like had typos in them, or like just were terrible, terrible, terrible writing, you know. So I'm trying to get over that. And yesterday was the first time I actually went and looked up something. I looked up how to write a Discord bot. Went through the first tutorial, which was all wrong and broken. But I didn't get angry for the first time. I just went on and looked for another one that worked, and then I said, like, I actually got something done without all this negativity dragging me down. So I'm hoping that this carries over into today. But it's a side note. So what am I doing today? I want to write a little bit of the HTML module. It looks like this pen is kind of glooping out. It's like coming in very thick. Now let's spend 15 minutes at least on that. Then later on tonight is Piano Karaoke, which I may go to just to listen, because I'm still sick and I don't want to get germs all over the microphone and get other people sick. That's at 6:30, I think. And let's just see where it goes from there. there's something I should check. I should check my what do I call it? The accrual log. Because I haven't put anything in this in all week. This is the where I'm writing down everything that is of lasting utility. This is part of my gathering model of productivity that I'm working on. And I guess I did put in something a couple days ago. The source of rage. This is that thing I was talking about where like I would get angry when information was incorrect, and I would get so angry that it would actually prevent me from doing anything. The negativity, and this has been a pattern that's been with me for a really long time. So maybe if I've cracked this, maybe I can start being more freely productive. So those are the only two things I can think of right now. So I guess that's it for today. Let's make this short. Let me just double check in the chat room. All Star Magic Piano Karaoke Notes Review. Let's just look at those just for the hell of it, because I haven't looked at it in a while. So in my Docs DS co-working, that was not showing. Docs. Oh, there's a shortcut I have for it. DavidSay.com, Docs, DS, co-work. This is where I keep the publicly editable documents that so people in the chat room can see the notes I'm working on and add on to them or create their own notes. So here's my Piano Karaoke ones. And let's see. Actually, there's quite a few. I used to keep notes when I started going in 2014, I guess. Well, some time ago. When I was just learning how this Piano Karaoke thing worked. And, so I was keeping a lot of notes on what the experience was like. And then I started singing a little bit later. Here's the song spreadsheet. I think these are songs that look like I might be able to do. And then I started keeping track of copying lyrics down that I might want to learn how to sing. But I haven't looked at any of these. What was that other one I was doing? I was trying to remember the lyrics of this one. I've been reformatting them so I can actually sing them right. But I'm not going to be singing today, so I might just bring my laptop and just keep notes while I'm there. So today's What's Up, Dave? I keep checking the status of my new video card, which is in California right now, and it will get to me by this coming Friday. So I had to wait a week. So that's a week for me to be productive. I keep checking the tracking on it. So I'm kind of excited about that. I've been playing a PC game called Deep Rock Galactic, which my friend Dom turned me on to. I keep intending to play with them, but my cousins keep roping me into their games. I told them about this game like after Dom told me about it. Let me see if I can. I think I showed this before. Deep Rock Galactic. I don't have any video recorded for it. Galactic. But you're eventually a bunch of dwarves going to this deep mine and digging around. It's on Steam early access for $25 right now. And actually, it's a pretty fun game. They plan to keep it in early access for about a year as they add more features. Right now, it's 4-player co-op, and you can play solo as well. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. So there's 4 classes. You can be a dwarf gunner, you can be a dwarf engineer, you can be a dwarf scout. You go into this drilling thing and it plows into the earth. And you mine stuff and you bring it back. It's a pretty cool little mini mission thing. It reminds me a lot of a game called Firefall, in which you used to have this thumper that would come down from the sky, and then it would, as it would start mining resources where you've scouted them out, then all these monsters would start attacking you. It has a similar kind of horde rush feeling, but there's a lot of interesting complementary abilities. I've never seen that carrying ore back into the thing. So yeah, you got flamethrowers. Each class has different weapons, different abilities. It's pretty neat. I mean, it's low res and stuff like that, but it has the mechanics feel pretty good. It's a pretty decent game. The other game that we picked up was Titanfall, which I haven't tried yet. I think I need to get my new video card in before I try using that. But anyway, I've blathered on for long enough, taken up enough of your time. I'm going to write that blog post real quick now. And that's this. What's up, Dave? I'll see you next Monday. Have a good weekend. Stay warm.